Cancer, you are ruled by emotion, memory, and instinct. You remember how people made you feel even years later. You sense energy shifts without needing proof. But because you value emotional bonds, you often give people too many chances. You hope they will correct themselves. You hope the tension you feel is temporary. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it is not. Right now, there is subtle emotional imbalance around you. Not open betrayal, not loud hatred, but quiet envy, quiet comparison, quiet emotional manipulation. Someone in your circle benefits from your softness. And softness is beautiful, but without boundaries, it becomes vulnerability. Silent enemies do not attack you directly because they know you will withdraw if hurt deeply. Instead, they stay close. They adjust behavior slowly. They create confusion instead of conflict. And confusion is harder to detect because there is no clear incident to point at. Let us go card by card carefully. First card is Queen of Cups reversed. This card shows emotional imbalance in someone close to you. They may appear nurturing and understanding on the surface, but their care is not steady. It changes based on their mood or their personal benefit. You may notice that when you are strong and independent, this person becomes distant. When you are vulnerable or struggling, they suddenly become very present. That shift is important. It shows they feel more secure when you need them. Sometimes they offer advice that sounds supportive, but carries hidden control. They may say they worry about you. They may encourage you to stay where you are instead of growing. It feels protective, but it limits expansion. Cancer. Observe emotional consistency. True support remains steady whether you are strong or weak. If someone's care fluctuates depending on your dependency, create space, gently but firmly. Second card is Page of Cups reversed. This shows emotional immaturity and hidden jealousy. Someone around you feels insecure about your emotional intelligence or the attention you receive. When you share good news, their reaction feels slightly delayed or forced. They may quickly change the subject, or they may respond with their own struggles to redirect focus. This person does not openly compete. Instead, they compare silently. They may question whether you truly deserve certain blessings, but they will never say it directly. Do not shrink your happiness to make others comfortable. If someone cannot celebrate your growth naturally, that is information, not a problem you need to fix. Third card is Seven of Swords. There is someone who avoids direct emotional honesty. If they are upset, they do not tell you. If they disagree, they express it elsewhere. You may notice small pieces of personal information circulating in ways that feel slightly altered. Nothing extreme, just enough to create doubt or misunderstanding. This person may present themselves as neutral in group settings, but behind the scenes, they shape conversations quietly. Be careful about sharing deeply personal emotional struggles. Protect sensitive details. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Fourth card is the Moon. This card amplifies your intuition. There is confusion in one specific connection. Words and actions do not match consistently. You may feel calm one day and uneasy the next without clear reason. That emotional fluctuation often comes from external inconsistency. Someone may act supportive privately, but question your decisions subtly in front of others, or they may shift tone depending on who is present. Cancer. Trust repeated feelings. Your instinct is data. If confusion continues around one person, reduce emotional availability. You do not need confrontation to protect yourself. Fifth card is the Devil. This is control through emotional attachment. Someone around you is strongly attached to you, but not in a healthy way. They may depend on your nurturing energy. They may rely on your emotional support, and because of that, they fear losing influence over you. This person may create subtle guilt when you try to grow. If you set boundaries, they act hurt. If you spend time elsewhere, they question your loyalty. They may remind you of everything they have done for you, not out of love, but to maintain control. You might feel responsible for their emotional stability. That is the trap. They benefit when you feel obligated. They stay comfortable when you stay available. Notice who becomes uncomfortable when you choose yourself. Real love supports independence. Control disguises itself as concern. Emotional freedom is your protection here. Sixth card is King of Pentacles reversed. This shows jealousy connected to stability, money, or long-term security. Someone may feel financially or professionally insecure compared to you. Cancer, even if you are not the loudest about your achievements, people notice stability. They notice when you are building something solid. That triggers comparison. This person may subtly question your financial decisions. They may minimize your success, or they may suddenly compete in material ways after you progress. Keep financial details private. Do not discuss savings, investments, or income openly. Stability grows best in quiet environments. Not everyone clapping is genuinely happy for you. Seventh card is Three of Cups reversed. This reveals fake celebration in social circles. In group settings, someone may act cheerful around you, but speak differently when you are absent. You may notice tension in gatherings, conversations that stop when you approach, or someone over-explaining your actions to others. This person may not openly attack you, but they allow doubt about you to circulate quietly. Silence in moments where they could defend you is also information. Watch who protects your name when you are not present. True loyalty speaks up even when you are not there. Eighth card is Justice. This is your balance and protection card. Cancer, you do not need to expose anyone aggressively. Time exposes inconsistency better than confrontation. Justice shows that patterns will become visible to others without you forcing it. When you remain emotionally balanced and consistent, contrast becomes obvious. Your power now is emotional maturity. Do not react impulsively. Do not accuse without proof. Simply reduce access where necessary and observe. Not everyone around you wishes you harm, but not everyone can grow with you either. The difference appears in how they react to your boundaries and your success. Protect your heart without closing it completely. Speak less about personal matters. Trust repeated emotional signals. Distance quietly when needed. Affirmation. I trust my intuition. I protect my peace. I release hidden negativity. Only genuine love stays in my space. For personal readings in any area of life, check the description below.